Hello, everybody. Now, first, I want to get something out of the way. Zelda Month was a concept thought of by Peanut Butter Gamer, but I love Zelda, so I'm going to do my own thing which I call Zelda Week, where I'll at least try to post a Zelda video every day on the week of the 23rd of whatever month it is. So every month on a week with the 23rd, for 7 straight days, I'm going to try to post at least one Zelda video. Now, Triforce Heroes is coming out on Friday, and you can bet there'll be, and don't think that, since she's doing Zelda Week, she's only going to do it 1 week every month. Hex to the no. I'm going to do the whole I'm going to do it I'm going to do this all the time, the Let's Plays all the time, but I'm going to make sure I post at least one Zelda relevant video every day in Zelda Week, starting with today, because I don't know, I just got around to it. So yeah, I'm not that best at timing. Plus, I'm doing the school play and on Friday I get out of school at 7. I get out of school at 7. I have to eat, and so it takes a while for me to get home. And so it's going to be a little late. Okay, so now we're going to start off with my own boss ranking of Ocarina of Time. Starting with the giant aquatic amoeba itself, Morpha. Now, I get it. You're probably thinking, but what about Goma? She's the first boss and she's really easy. Yes, Goma is really easy. But if you do it right and get the Begoron sword, Morpha can be defeated within a couple of blows. And here's the technique. So what you do is, first you go to a corner. Then you get Morpha's nucleus thing out, and then you get it in the corner. Then you just slash, and then boom, you're done. Not only if you do it right is more of a total pushover, you could probably even do that with the Master Sword. But if you don't do it right, then it's an annoying, long, repetitive boss fight. At least Goma has multiple phases. Morpha, well, you basically just sit there you just basically sit there, get the ball, hit it a few times, and then, so it's annoying and it's long if you don't, it's either really long or really short. I think what they should do, get a new mini-boss, and then take Dark Link. Make him a little stronger, give him more defense, make him take a lot more hits. There you have a really good boss. Or heck, do something with what you did. Do like what you did with Georg. Maybe something a little different. Maybe using the iron boots. Not the actual item of the dungeon. The item used, maybe even more than the actual long shot, which isn't that much of a long shot. Yes, I had to make that pun. I'm a fun person. So yeah, Morpha sucks. She is, in my opinion, the worst boss in Ocarina of Time. Now we have the parasitic armored arachnid herself, Goma. Now, she's a first boss, so she's pretty easy. At least she has multiple phases, unlike someone, Morpha. So, she has that going for her, at least. But she's also pretty easy. Just slingshot, done. And, well, she kills the Great Deku Tree. The only reason she gets this honor this high is because, well, Morpha sucks. So, yeah. On to the next one. Now we have the evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. Now, although I like the Forest Temple, it's a really fun dungeon, and I used to not like it that much, but now I actually kind of do. And, well, I just don't think he was that good of a boss to finish off the first dungeon. First of all, he has the Dead Man's Volley thing, just like Ganondorf, which this playthrough that I'm doing right now. I'm going to finally try using the bottle for Ganondorf, but that's besides the point. So, well, he's just kind of boring. He goes in the paintings, you shoot it when he comes out. Like, at first he was really hard because I tried L targeting, or Z targeting if you're a N64 thing, but I used 3DS, so yeah. Alright, on to the next one, which is the Infernal Dinosaur King, King Dodongo. Dodongos? Yes, I'm a terrible person sometimes. Well, my biggest problem with him is his attackers are really easy to avoid. Even his fire breath can be easily avoided. And just go, bobs his mouth and he goes bye-bye. Yay, yay, heart container. Yeah, that doesn't work as good, but oh well. Yeah, sorry about the things I kind of slightly rip off from you, PBT. You're awesome, which is why I do this. One of the best Zelda tubers. Okay, but he's pretty easy. And, you just stand near the lava when he rolls, and you don't even need to use your bombs. You can use the bomb flowers. I just don't think he's that hard, and I don't know. He's just not that fun to me. So, on to the next one. Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. Yeah, you're probably going to be mad about this. I don't care. This is my personal list. Probably should put... And I'll do that. You saw at the beginning of the video that this is my own opinion. So, yeah. Deal with that. Speaking of dill, I'm going to pickle now. Great, you made me hungry. Now, you're free to disagree and have a nice comment in the description. And don't be rude. I am entitled to my own opinion, but I just never really liked him. One, I'm not a huge fan of the Shadow Temple. I don't like Creepy that much. Although, sometimes instead of saying kill them, I like to say throw it in the Shadow Temple, no lens of truth and no previous knowledge of it. I can actually do most of it without the lens of truth now. But that's because I have previous knowledge of it. And, well, I just think he's kind of boring. Also, people, you don't have to waste your arrows. Use your hook shot. That's what I do, at least. Alright, on to the next one, which is the Subterranean Lava Dragon, Volvagia. Oh, just like I said, Volvagia. One, he's starting to eat Best Race. The only reason I actually have a Zelda OC, but she's a Sheikah because, as far as we know, male or female Gorons don't exist. Which brings my opinion that the male Gorons, if they can't find someone else to make babies with, they go with the Gerudos, because basically all female race. All right, that's besides the point. You eat my Best Race, we're gonna have problems. Which means it does make me feel good every time I murder him. But, he's just kind of easy. Just go, whack-a-mole. Just go, smash your head with a hammer. Smash it again until he goes back in the hole. Point your bow at wherever he's coming up. Shoot his head. Climb down so you don't get hit by whack-a-mole. Climb down so you don't get hit by the rats. And, yeah. Alright, on to the next one. Ganon. Now, I know you're going on, what? But, Ganon! Yes, he's the final boss. We have to know. But if you get the Goron sword again, he's not too hard. Like, I literally don't even use my light arrows against him anymore. I did it the first time, and from now on I just roll because otherwise I don't really have much of a challenge. Plus, if you got the Great Fairy upgrade before you fought Ganondorf, he only does 2 damage. He only does 2 hearts for every hit of his sword. Then again, I guess it makes sense because if you did it with the thing and got 4 hearts, well, if you didn't get that, you're screwed. But yeah, Ganon's here. Deal with it. Boom. Oh, which is Ganondorf because, well, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of him either. Just stand in the corner, swing your sword or an empty bottle, then shoot a light arrow, run over, hit him. Does a big ball thingy where you can't hit it back? No problem, just shoot him with a light arrow while he's charging up. In other words, I don't know. I just don't have that much trouble with him. Like, in any phase. Like, I normally don't even lose that many hearts. Okay, but, yep, this is my opinion, and I've played through the games many times, the first time with a walkthrough. Otherwise, I'd probably still be stumped on the Shadow Temple. Or the Water Temple, more likely. And, yeah. So, yep, Great King of Evil Ganondorf's down here. He is not the best in any way, shape, or form. On to the next one, which is... Now, you're probably all, what? But Barney, he's not better than Ganon. He's a Child Link boss. Yeah, but think of what Ganon has. The closest he has to 2 phases is you just have to use Master Sword. So, yeah, there's not really much difference in the phases with Ganondorf. Ganon. Just use a different sword. That's all. Or a sword, if you didn't get the Goron sword, but Goron sword rules. So, yeah. Barnade has lots of phases, and he's pretty fun. Like, when I replay it through my Child Link dreams, I always last time I did it at least, I took like 3 minutes. I could beat all the bosses before this except for Morpha because I never really played against Morpha because Morpha sucks. All the ones I played against, I took less time. Barney takes a lot of time, and he's not the easiest. He's a great Child Link boss, and yeah. So, boom, I blew your mind. Child Link boss beats Ganon. Whoa. Now, on to the first boss, which is awesome and so much fun, and my favorite boss ever in the history of Ocarina of Time. Sorcerer Sisters Twinrova. 1, they're really fun for me. 2, they provide more of a challenge for me than Ganon. So, yeah. And, well, what you do is use the Mirror Shield to deflect Kuma and Katake's attacks onto each other, and then eventually they fuse up and become Twinrova. And then what you have to do is you have to charge your Mirror Shield and not get hit by the other ones. Now, the annoying part of it, this is basically the only fight where the big Goron sword can actually be an inconvenience because, well, you have to use your shield a lot, and, well, the Goron sword, you can't use your shield, so you either have to open the menu, switch to the Master Sword, and then back to the Goron sword, or have to get your Goron sword all put away and all that jazz. And they're just really fun for me, so yeah. The end. Also, after you beat them, it's hilarious.